Hop on in. Feels like the start of the week today. I know feels like a Monday, but guess what? We're already off to a winning week. It's the second day of the week betting wise. We're already up. We're going for our seventh straight winning week. We got to play live already on TikTok, and we got the full slate of plays up on SoBet every single day. Now let's have the best day of our lives today. Let's just have the best day of our lives. We're going to get to everyone's questions. Once we get in here, we'll get to everyone's questions about individual games. We'll talk about some of my plays. We get to 50 fouls. I'll share a free play from the SoBet. We already have a play live, as always. The free play goes up on TikTok every single day at 11:45. Any under today, says Bella. We can talk about it. Pirates Tigers comes to mind immediately as a possibility, so we'll look at that. We'll look at all the plays. Just come splash around, come get involved, and let's have a big day. Yeah, Detroit and Pirates, that's probably the best pitching matchup of the day. We have to kind of look at it a little bit more in terms of the value we're getting at, the price we're getting at. Maybe you go first five on that. There's always opportunity for something to change. But those are the two best. That's the collectively highest talented pitching matchup by far. Look at the first 500 whole game under in the Cards game, and he takes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Again, anyone who wants all my plays every single day, they go up on SoBet, go to my profile, hit the link, get on SoBet, get my plays. Alex, what up, baby? Got you, Brandon. Got you, Bella. Rays, A's, Undy. Off the top of my head, usually two decent teams for that. Joe, we've won 6 straight weeks, and now we're winning in our 7th. So if you want my plays every day, go to profile, hit the link tree, get on SoBet, ride with my plays every single day. But don't chase. You say, I need a win today, lost the last couple days. You stick with it. If you won 8 in a row, you lost 48 in a row. Stick to the game plan. Royals money line, yes, sir. Yes, sir. KC Pro Patio. I know he's a Royals guy, but Royals money line is strong today. That's the free play I shared already on TikTok. What do I think about Dodgers? Not a great spot for the Dodgers today. Not saying they're going to lose this game, but just I don't know how much value we're seeing in Dodgers matchups today for money line. So I'm going to hop over here on Odds Jam. Look at the slate today. Look at some of the value we're getting on these games today. Luke from Bama, the most consistent man in my chat ever. Padres, hey, Padres hit yesterday. That was strong. We can look at the Padres game a little bit. We'll get into all of it. Again, the plays are up on SoBet every single day. I post a full slate of plays. I post the analysis for the game. I post the pick. I post the value we got the pick at. I post the book we got that value at, and I post the units that we're risking on it. Don't parlay. Don't parlay. Straight plays. Bankroll management, long-term dubs. So that's all that matters. Comfort is king, spitting facts. Almost hit Guardian Soul. Hate to see it. Yeah, Phillies did you dirty. Tristan McKenzie today. We like Tristan McKenzie, but we'll get into that game. Do I think the Blue Jays will win? What spot is this today? It's Gosman against Clevenger. Yeah, I do. But what kind of value are we getting on the Blue Jays? And the Blue Jays aren't the most reliable team in the game. They have a weak offense. You never know how it could go. Host, hope you had a good weekend. Yes, sir. Went to the Rockies game, snagged money line plus 250. We love to hear it. Root for the home team, baby. Yes, sir. So Cuban, I appreciate the love. I'm glad you've been following. Go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet. That's where you get all my plays. It's less than $10 a month if you use that code, which automatically inputs when you go to my profile and do it. So yeah, that's the way to get all my plays. I post a full slate every single day. I do the play, the unit size, the analysis, the write-up, the everything. Yeah, 100% loaner, 100%. And we got, it's less than $10. It's a huge steal. I'm sipping on some cold brew right now. The reason I have it priced at $10 is because I want every single person to be able to join. And I know if you have money to bet on sports, whether you're doing $5 units or $500 units, you got $10 a month to spare. So I know I'm not hurting anyone on that on that amount of money. Yes, Ari, I love to hear it. I know I'm not hurting anyone on $10 a month, and we're cashing tickets and we're profiting. And even if your unit size is $1, you're profiting this month off of the $10. But I want it cheap because I want every single person to be able to be in it. I want Vegas to be hurting because of us. We got over 3,250 people in there. We're closing in on 3,300 people in there. I want the fiends to be massive. Nick's money line, it's okay today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're doing $5 units, you still would have profited off $50 a month on what we're doing. But it's extra cheap because it's also like a trial. People go, 33 cents a day. People go in, they join, they spend $10 a month. Sure, I'll join, I'll check it out. and then they ride the plays. They're like, oh, I'm definitely renewing. That's a big reason it's cheap as well. Like, I'm not going to lie, I'm obviously trying to make money, but I want to make a little bit of money from a ton of people instead of a ton of money from a few people and kind of rip them up. Milwaukee Money Line, Suave, appreciate the follow. We need 49 more follows. 49 more follows. And 49 more follows. I share another free play from the Soba. That's 48 now. Win, appreciate it. We're going to get into the questions. We're going to talk about it. And always, yes, any country, doesn't matter, Joseph. You can join. Yes, Mike. Yes. I love to hear that. What was the deal on the block ending game? No, if the game were going to be fixed in the Rangers spot, absolutely. Absolutely. Always trying to be honest about this because I'm also going to try to talk to people about how to make money off content and whatnot. And I need to be honest about how I do it. I actually believe just in general, people should be honest even about their selfishness, even about whatever. Someone said they got a question. They raise their hand. Do your thing. Do your thing. Yes, love it, Kev. Let's go. Tigers, Blue Jays. Appreciate the files. We need 44 more files for the free play. Mets plus 1.5. I don't love that. The free play I shared already is Royals Moneyline. That's the one that's up on TikTok right now. And then the full slate is on SoBet, which is the top link. Yeah, ask me a question right now. If anyone's got a question, hit me up. If it's like a long-term, like involved, you're talking about like doing a deal or a partnership or something, shoot me a DM. But if you just got a question, we could be open. Why don't I like Mets? Really inconsistent offense. Really inconsistent offense, and they're playing the Dodgers, who I know haven't been up to snuff lately. But they're playing Glasnow in the first game. Glasnow's been one of the best pitchers in the MLB this season. Do I like Braves? Not really. I just don't know what's going on mentally with the Braves after they lost to Acuna. JP, I'm not taking a guess right now. If you got a question, shoot me a question right now. It's all good. But 87 Ks in 67 innings, 0.91 whip, really strong numbers. He's throwing the ball amazing. I don't think the Mets are going to be able to hit him. Glasnow gets rocked every time I watch him. Bro, he's got big boy numbers. Extra day off. Dodgers get a first game. Second game we might do. What do I use to track my bankroll? I use Pickett. I post a recap on I do, Simon. I post a recap every single day and every single week on SoBet of like, these were our plays, this is what hit, this is what missed, this is how many units were up, this is how many units were down, et cetera, et cetera. And then I post a weekly recap. So like last week we went up 8.6 units on our main plays. We went up 6.4 units on our props. William, the code is PD, but if you go to my profile and hit the link to join, which is just the top link, once you hit my link tree, it'll automatically input PD. So you get the discount on it. And that'll make it less than $10. What Nerfy do we like today? I mean, ultra juicy, ultra juicy, but the Pirates game Nerfy is really strong. Moneyline for Reds. Let's talk. All right. We talked about how I don't like the Mets in the first game. It's too juicy on the Dodgers in the spot. But yeah, minus 181 is the best odds on Dodgers. We don't like that. But we could talk about Reds game and we could talk about Rays. The reason I do the Nerfies is with the ones I post on Lockup account is that's just like a fun content series that they wanted to do. Units on the Nerfy. That's not one of my plays. It's not one of my plays today. I'm just saying if you want a Nerfy, that's the most likely to hit. Nerfy in general, we'll occasionally find spots where I like the value, but we play maybe one Nerfy a week, 2 Nerfies a week tops on SoBet. Okay, we'll talk about the Rays game like we discussed. The Rays game. I don't see a probable pitcher listed for the A's right now. I know Little's throwing for the Rays. I don't really love that. In terms of the price we're getting on this game, pulling it up on Odds Jam right now, I'm seeing A's at plus 158 is the best line. Rays at minus 165. I gotta see what's going on with the A's pitching in this spot, but I don't feel like there's enough value on the Rays at all. I do like the win. There might be a shot to sprinkle the A's for like a half unit. Definitely not one. It's Spence, it smells. Yeah, maybe a half unit play. I don't think there's much value there. I don't like the play. It's not one of my plays on SoBet. But if you had to take a play in that game, I would probably sprinkle the A's before I rode with the Rays in this spot. Rays aren't good enough to ever play them at minus 165, especially not with Little on the mound. Dodgers, Braves, moneyline parlay, even odds. No, the Braves aren't like a sure thing. People like to treat the Braves like a sure thing, and they're just not. Do not touch Dodgers. Yeah, I'm not touching Dodgers. There's no Nerfy play. People ask about it. I think the Nerfy with the highest likelihood of hitting is the Pirates, but that's ultra juicy. Everyone keeps asking Nerfies again. Pirates, Tigers. It's not one of my SoBet plays. It's too juicy for that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bobo. Acuna's out for the season, and the team's probably mentally reeling from the fact that he's out from the season. And they haven't been playing good ball lately. And, I'm not saying the Braves won't win this game or they won't make the playoffs or anything like that. I'm just saying you can't put the Braves in a parlay like they're a sure thing. That's just not real. Pirates plus money against Tigers. It's tough. If anything, I like the under in that game because I really like Jared Jones, but I also Scooble's going to shut down the Pirates most likely. So if anything, I would ride the under in that spot. We can look at what that looks like right now. Actually, let me see what the under looks like in that Pirates game. It's at 7.5 on some books. You can get 7 at -110. It is really low, but again, if ever there's a spot for the under to be 7, it's Jones against Scooble. I didn't take the under because Jones is still young. You never know what might happen. 7 runs, just a couple of mistakes could happen. So I stayed away. But if I had to take an over or an under in that spot, I would ride the under. If I had to take a play in that game, it would be the under. Hell yeah, John. Glad you're riding with me. If you rode yesterday on SoBet, you rode with us on SoBet yesterday, got another winning day. Drop some flames in the chat. Let the people know. We keep winning. We're going for our 7th straight winning week on SoBet. Appreciate all you that keep riding with me. Appreciate all of you that keep sticking to the unit size I'm recommending in the bankroll management so we're actually winning. It's not just that our record's great. We're actually profiting. We're sticking with consistent unit size. We're being disciplined. We're managing the bankroll, and we're beating Vegas. And Vegas is pissed. Vegas wants us to be reckless. Vegas wants us to do parlays. Vegas wants us to live bet like a maniac. That's what they want. And we're not doing it, and they're angry about it. And we keep feasting on them. If you want these plays, hop to the profile, click the link tree, click the SoBet. You get all my plays every single day with the recommended unit size, with the write-up, with the value we got it at, with the book we got it on, and all the reasons why we like to play. Consistent unit size key. So you say unit size, 1 unit is 2% of your bankroll. Your bankroll is a piece of money that you have in your accounts. 2% is valid. It's with all the cash that you have in your accounts for betting, not money that you need. Randy, I hear you. Not money that you need to use for bills or anything like that. CJW, you're 0 for 3 for my picks. The free plays I posted are like 12 of the last 17. Like crazy good. So if you're 0 for 3, that's crazy odds that it happened. If you rode on the SoBet, we went 2-1 yesterday. We went 13-5-2 last week. Like, I'm just saying. Can I feed you Cubs money line? I can't do it. I cannot give you Cubs money line. I'm not saying fade him in this spot, but I don't like the Cubs. The Cubs bullpen is so bad. It's so bad. Don't parlay the Royals, bro. Don't parlay it. Just ride Royals. Stop trying to make every play like ultra, like, wow, I'm going to get an unbelievable return on this one play. Win the day, win the week, win the month. You win the week, now your bankroll goes up a little bit more. Okay, you say you're doing $20 units. Well, we went up 10%, so now you're doing $22 units. Well, we went up 10%. Now it's $23. Now it's $25 units, and so on. Miss CTS, appreciate the follow. We need 41 more files for another free play from the SoBet. If you want all the plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree, get on SoBet, get all my plays every single day. Yeah, love to hear it. Luke, we're not going first 5 plus 0.5. It's not bad. If you want to do that, I support you. The plays are already up on SoBet. But yeah, grind for God. Appreciate the follow. We need 40 more. The play already was KC Moneyline. KC Moneyline. NBA Ballboy, appreciate the follow. 39 more. KC Moneyline, we really are getting overvalued on Woods Richardson, the Twins pitcher. He hasn't established himself enough. His K rate's too low for us to be like, yeah, he's at that level. He's being overvalued. I told you yesterday, and I told you the day before, a lot of people, can I take Royals Moneyline? Can I take Royals Moneyline? And I said no. I said no, and they lost. It's Roggins today. They're going to beat the Twins. We like KC Moneyline. It's strong value play. Again, Danny, appreciate the follow. We need 37 more follows. Run those numbers up. But again, all that matters is that we play the plays, we manage the unit size, and we win the week, we win the month, we win the season. I did say KC. Raise money line is not good value. I don't like raise money line. Again, that doesn't mean fade them. That means that's not a good play. I wouldn't do it. All that matters is Roggins on the bump. Absolutely, Luke. Roggins on the bump. A good strikeout pitcher against a team that loves to strike out. They love to strike out. They're obsessed with it. Sometimes they put the ball on the tee and they swing and they miss. Zoe, what's good? Any free plays today between the stalls? Bro, listen for 30 seconds and you'll know there's a free play. It's KC Moneyline. We're still answering questions. Love to see it. MM1300. Yes, sir. All right, we'll talk about your questions. We'll get into these individual games. If you want all my plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree, get on SoBet, get all my plays. It's less than a Spotify subscription. And guess what? We're subscribed to Beating Vegas. Any thoughts on Rockies today? I tried to think about the Rockies as little as possible. Let's talk about Orioles money line. Let's make it happen. Naza, good to see you. Rays money line is not valid. We are not doing that play today. Let's talk about the Orioles game. We got Bello on the mound against Rodriguez. It's tough for me to fade Bello. It's tough for me to fade the Orioles. But let's see what price we're getting on this game as a whole. We are seeing Boston at plus 152 on the best book. Baltimore at minus 160 on the best book. I'm definitely not taking the Orioles at minus 160 against Brandon Bello. Yeah, sweat spitting facts. We love it. You want the SoBet, go to the profile. Wow. That's what I'm saying. Run it up. 6 straight winning weeks, going for 7 now. Yeah, so I'm staying away from the game because you could sprinkle Boston with Bello. He could take care of business. Rodriguez is pretty good for Baltimore. So I don't want to ride Baltimore at minus 160 against Bell. That's just stupid. I will never, ever do that. I'm not like confident in Boston, but at plus 150, I could do a half unit. I wouldn't hate a small play there. Again, it's not one of my plays. I'm not pushing this, but if you wanted to take a play in that game, I would say small play Boston money line would be the highest value. Andrew, appreciate the follow. We need 35 more follows for another free play from the SoBet. I'm actually going to read you this Royals play just so you can get into the analysis a little bit more. This is from my SoBet. This is how I write up the plays, and we'll get into more as we go in. We'll get into these questions. I don't like Yanks money line today. I don't think the value's there. Yeah, it's just not like a super. Again, it's very rare that I'm going to take a money line play that's above minus 145. Very rare. It has to be really good value. Because when I talk about value in plays, I'm saying the line is better than what we're seeing. So if it's a minus 170 that it should be minus 200, maybe I play it. But in MLB, it's rarely justifiable to play something at like minus 160 or better. Because the MLB, couple balls get out of the yard, the underdog wins. Rocks game over. We'll talk about that. I'm about to read Mlb Picks. I will read the play that I'm sharing. I do think the Yankees will win. I don't think that it's as likely as a minus 170 value would be. Meaning, if I took the Yankees in this game, I don't think that the Yankees win 6 or 7 out of 10 times. I don't think they win 7 out of 10 times in this. And they would need to win 7 out of 10 times for me to justify that price, minus 170. Okay? Belligerent, I'm happy for you. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying. So someone asked, what's my favorite play today? I am going to share one of the plays from the SoBet today, and I'm going to share my analysis on it and everything. But it's MLB. We try to win 2 out of 3 every single day. Yeah, we swept a couple days last week. Whatever. We went 13-5 and pushed 2 games, and 1 got canceled. That was our 21 plays, 3 main plays every single day. And then we also did props. We went up 6.4 units. But that's a great week, 13-5-2. If you take 2 out of 3, you're going to be unbelievably successful. It's not even possible to do that. 55 to 60% is as good as it gets in the long term. So, especially with MLB, where there's no such thing as a lock in MLB. That's why you never see a money line higher than 350. It's about winning the day and the week. So that's why most of my units are 1 to 2 unit plays. That's why people say, what's your favorite play today? I'm going to try to nuke this. That's not a good approach because you're going to try to nuke tomorrow and the next day, and one of them's going to miss, whatever. We're trying to win the day, the week, the month. That's why we balance the units, consistent size, and we keep winning, and the unit goes up as we win. We compound that. That's how the only successful people, that is how they do it. If someone hit a $200,000 parlay, they'll probably dump that money in the next couple months. Just Jeff, appreciate the follow. We need 36 more follows. We need 36 more follows to share another free play from the SoBet. But right now, I'm reading this one. That I shared already on TikTok. This is what it looks like. BJ, appreciate the follow. We need 33 more. And if you want all my plays like this every single day, it's on SoBet. It's the top link of the profile. Nick, Mrs. Queeks, appreciate the follows. 30 more. Run those up. All right, Royals money line. We got it at minus 124 on FD. That's the book. At 1.24 units to win 1 unit. So the play is Royals money line. Minus 124. The book is FD. The unit risk is 1.24 units. So for quick math, that's 2.48% of your bankroll. All right, this is the reason. Cam, appreciate the follow. X-Ray, appreciate the follow. We need 28 more. Got minus 125, same deal, whatever. But we need 28 more follows. Run those up. Kansas City's offense is hot right now. They're second in average at 290. They're second in OPS at 824. They're third in weighted run creation at 128. Specifically against righties, who they're facing today, the last 2 weeks, sixth in average at 271, seventh in OPS at 761, and ninth in weighted run creation. Again, these are the stats we look at. We look at OPS, we look at expected batting average, we look at weighted run creation. That's the biggest thing. It's okay, Cam. It's okay, but I would look at the different books. There's a reason you should have all the books and find the book with the best value on the play. If you're missing 10% value on anything, that's going to add up drastically in the long term. Cody, appreciate the follow. Sean Pape, appreciate it. Baby J, we need 24 more follows. Run those up. Anyway, now Woods Richardson from Minnesota has been decent this year, but I don't buy it yet. His Baseball Savant page indicates he's below average in pretty much every single percentile except for walk rate and extension. His expected ERA is a full 1.16 points higher than it actually is, and we've been waiting for him to blow up. We have a small sample size. When I watch him pitch, his stuff doesn't overly impress me. And then again, we got Ray Gans. We got Ray Gans for people who keep correcting me. Ray Gans on the bump for the Royals, and he's nasty. Do I need to explain? His K rate's like 1.2 per inning. The Twins strike out more than any team in the MLB. He's nasty. You've seen him. You watched him. We love the way the Royals are hitting righties. We don't trust Woods Richardson. We do trust Ray Gans, and we're getting a great price at minus 125. Jay, appreciate the follow. Alex, appreciate the follow. 23 more, and I'll share another one of those plays from SoBet. And if you want all these every single day, go to my profile, hit the link, get on SoBet. You get these all every single day sent to you. It's less than 30 cents a day, and we keep stacking units. We've won our last 6 weeks. It feels like I'm lying when I say that. It feels like I'm lying, but anyone who's actually rode with me knows that is factual. It's just that nobody else is doing it, so it seems like I'm lying. It's too good to be true. Guess what? It is true. Thoughts on Mariners Padres? Let's get into it. Pirates Tigers Nerfies hitting, but it's just such a juicy play now. When I said it on the Lock Hub account, it was at like minus 145. It goes crazy now. 7 straight weeks. 7 straight weeks. Let's go, baby. Royals, Blue Jays, Brewers, Orioles, moneyline parlay plus 540. No, it's too many legs. 4 legs, doggy style. What are you doing? Stop that. Stop that. Knock it off. Vegas wants you to be like that. Vegas wants you to chase a dream. I'm trying to just win a day, win a week, win a month. Him and Alex getting his groceries paid for. Yes, sir. Get that organic stuff. Get the top shelf, baby. Let's go. Thoughts on Mariners Pods? All right, we could talk about it. Chill. 7 straight weeks is a fact. 7 straight weeks. Deposit bonus on Caesars. There's a deposit bonus on everything. If you go to my profile, yes, it's exact same thing, Carter. If you go to my profile and you hit the links, you'll see things called link called books available near you. Books available near you. And then you can just see what books are available at any point. What books are available at any point, wherever you are. You take them all. You get all the deposit bonuses. You hedge them against each other. You take the extra cash, and then you have all the books available. So when I give out the play and I say, we got the best line on this, bang, you get the best line. That's why you need all the books. It's not so you can give them all money. It's so you can take their deposit bonuses, and then you can use whichever book gives the best line on the individual play. Yeah, Matt Hayes, the sports betting messiah. Yes. Total run, same as total score. Yes, it is, Carter. Yes, it is. Joe took the girl out to dinner on this, man. Let's go. Dutzy pick cash. Putting food on the tables. That's correct. And guess what, baby? This is the beauty of SoBet. You tell me, you go to my profile, you hit the link, you hop on SoBet, you get access to the whole app, which includes Gutsy, which includes everyone else on there. You don't have to pay addition. You get the whole app. You want to filter by sport? Filter by sport. You want to use all people's information, make your own decision? Do that. You want to tail the sports betting messiah and win for 7 straight weeks? You can do that. Let's go. Let's go. MN 1300. He's rolling it up right now. That's how confident he is. He's rolling it up right now. Let's go. Telling Red Sox Nerfy. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Guards money line. We'll talk about Guards money line now. We'll talk about Guards money line. And if you just want these plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree, hop on SoBet, keep feasting. We are building the greatest sports betting community in the world. We are going to be the reason Vegas goes bankrupt. Yes, Gus. Yes, Gus. We love to hear it. We're going to destroy Vegas. Caesar's Palace? I don't think so, baby. It's Petey's Palace now because you can't pay your mortgage because we took all your money. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, the play I shared already is KC Moneyline. I change unit every week. So we went up 8.4 units this past week. So that is an increase of 16.8% on our bankroll, right? So now the unit size goes up 16.8% because it's always 2% of your bankroll, right? It's always 2% of your bankroll. But because your bankroll is 16.8% bigger, your unit is 16.8% bigger. So for simple numbers, if you were doing $100 units, you would have made $860 with me last week. And now your unit is $116, $117 if you round off. Yeah, we do, Just Cash. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the follows. We need 25 more. Appreciate the gifts from Roger. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, William. Go get on so do your thing. Yeah, user. I actually have both. I have two accounts. So the account with the two Y's is where I still post the outrageous clickbait because I love doing that and it's fun and you get paid for views on TikTok. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm out here trying to make money. But I separate it now because I have my nonsense and people who see me on live and know that I'm just trolling, and then I have my actual analysis here. And truly, people get upset about it, but like, come on, read the room. If I say I like the Royals because of this and this and this reasons, obviously I'm being serious. If I say Caleb Williams threw 7 straight picks and Jake Paul is going to wear a helmet during the fight against Mike Tyson and tag his brother in on the fight, I'm lying. It's very simple. Anyway, alrighty, appreciate the follow. We need 24 more follows for another free play from the SoBet. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. Press, appreciate the follow. We need 23 more. Dodgers over in game 2 is decent, Ryan. I actually like that spot pretty good. Rishi, appreciate the follow. 21 more. Run those numbers up. Everyone who wants those plays, go to the profile. We post a full slate on SoBet every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Real Brand, appreciate the follow. 20 more. Just Juan Soto for a hit. I don't like hitter props. Too much variance. Pitcher props are the way to go. My prop slate every day, pitcher props. Thoughts on NBA tonight? Give me the math. PD has gotten you up so much. Avery, yes, we love it. Dodgers Mets Nerfy. It's really tough for me to ever do a Nerfy in a Dodgers game. Even Mets. I mean, Alonso likes to leave the yard. He can do that. Glasnow's pitching. I doubt it. But anyway, I know we got more questions to get to. Diamondbacks Moneyline. We'll talk about Diamondbacks Moneyline. Let's get into it. You're getting minus 120 on Bailey. That's the best book for this. The best price is minus 120. Rangers is plus 118. Let's get into the game a little bit. Let's talk about it. All right. This is that's Guardians. We clicked the wrong thing, and it's going to be okay. Give me D-backs. Where are you at? D-backs Rangers, 8:05 start time. What's the most likes I've ever gotten on a live record likes? It's like 35K. We haven't really pushed the likes, but you want to run those up. You want to set records. Come on. I'm not seeing a starting pitcher listed for the Rangers right now, but I know that Fopp's throwing for the D-backs. I do like Fopp. His numbers this year, 1.08 whip, 58 Ks in 60 innings. So slight improvement from what he's been in the past, about around the same with the K rate. Slight improvement on the walk rate. I haven't been overly impressed by the Rangers. Rob, appreciate the follow. We need 18 more. Haven't been overly impressed by the Rangers in this spot. I would lean D-backs. But I need a full declaration. Dane Dunning on the bump. Yeah, I would lean D-backs at minus 120. It's worth it. So if you can get that best line available, minus 120, I would support that play. Right, appreciate the follow. We need 16 more. Any NBA props tonight? Not off the top of my head. We can look at it. We could do the plus EV calculator here on OddsJam and see if they have anything strong for that. But we're going to still talk MLB for a bit more. Mariners, Padres, drop those thoughts. Let's talk about it. Crowell, the plays are up on SoBet every single day. Every single day, go to the profile, hit the link tree. Plays are on SoBet. The free play I shared already is Royals Moneyline. If we get 15 more follows, I'll share another free play. Favorite 2 pitchers on Ks and no runs? And it's probably the same guys in the same game. It's probably Scoobs. It's probably Jones. Glasnow is going to go high on K rate today, especially against the Mets. His K rate's disgusting, and it's against the Mets. Yeah, Skeen Scooble should be a fun one. Yeah, that is good. Boston Bruins, appreciate the follow. We need 12 more. World's a t-shirt. I think he's a New Yorker. I think I've seen him around, actually. Yeah, 12 more fouls for another free play from SoBet. Quiz, appreciate it. 11 more fouls. Best Nerfy chance. It's going to be the Pirates Tigers. It's not a good one. It's not great value anymore. That line's gotten so juiced. All right. We want to talk about Mariners. You want to talk about Mariners? Steven, appreciate the follow. We need 10 more. All right, in the Mariners spot, Mariners best line is minus 119. Houston best line plus 112. Now, this is a tough spot. I liked that game. It was a fun game to watch yesterday, but I didn't have any action on it because, again, it was a very tough read. 2 strong pitchers. I said, if anything, lean under, and sure enough. Now you got Hunter Brown against Luis Castillo. Hunter Brown has been better lately, but I still think he sucks. Luis Castillo has been not so great lately, but I still think he's good. So I definitely like the Mariners in this spot. You got him at minus 119, minus 125 even. It might be worth a play. But yeah, William, yes, let's go. Let's go. William's ready to feast. And if you want to be like William, join the SoBet. Go to the profile, hit the link tree, get it. Houston has good numbers against Castillo. Castillo hasn't been so great this year. Hunter Brown sucks though. I would definitely lean Mariners in this spot. Slight value there. Not one of the plays, not good enough to qualify for one of our plays on SoBet, but I do think he's decent. Texans money line, not great. I would lean D-backs, but I don't love that spot. $50 bankroll. Your unit size would be $1, Devin. And I know that's light, and I know that sucks, but if you do 50 and you do $25 plays or $20 plays, $10 plays, it's going to be really tough to not blow it off quickly. If you're a tiny bankroll and you want to go up to 10%, you could do $5 units, but you can't go more than one unit on any play ever until you get up some. Drop Dead Gorgeous, appreciate the follow. We need 9 more. A hot streak on SoBet is when you go 3 straight winning days or more. 3 straight winning days constitutes a hot streak. Our biggest hot streak was 8 straight winning days, but we've done 6 twice, we've done 8 once, and we've done 4 twice so far this MLB season. And our biggest losing streak is only 2 days, which is crazy. I mean, statistically speaking, I know and I'm mentally prepared. There is no way that I don't have at least a 5-day losing streak at one point in the MLB season throughout 180 days. It's a statistical impossibility to not let that happen. And that's why I preach bankroll management so much. When we win 8 straight days, I can't have everyone going half the bankroll on every play because we have to approach every single day, win or lose, as a fresh day. How many months in the red? Lucas, months in the red last year, 3. Months in the green, 9. Overall profit on the year, 6% ROI. And that's across a whole year of units. So the amount that risked over the course of the season was well over 3,000 units. Or sorry, well over 2,000 units. So when you talk about the 6% ROI, let's say you were doing $100 units. Those 2,000 units, that's literally 200,000 units risk. Not that you need 200,000 bankroll because you get your plays, you get your money back, you risk them the next day, the next day, the next day. So the 6% isn't on your bankroll. The 6% is on all the units you risk. That's what we aim for. We're going for 6%. And it's not, when people say 6% stock market, that's you take 10K, you leave it in a bank account for a year. This, we risk way more because we're risking 6, 7, 8, 9 units a day. And then get them back 6, 7, 8, 9 more units the next day, and so on. So the units at risk, again, if you did $100 with me units on this last year, yeah, but I'm just saying, for example, let's say $10 units. If you did $10 units with me for the year, well, it was about 150 units. So that would be $1,500. Let's go, Crawler. We love it. With the unit size going up last week, what's my unit size this week? So we won 8.6 units, right? So that's 16.8% increase in our bankroll. So if you had a $10 unit, now your unit size is $11.70 or $12. If you had a $50 unit, now your unit size is going to be about $58. Just it's increased. It's always 2% of your bankroll, but your bankroll would have gone up if you tallied all the plays exactly. Your bankroll would have gotten up 16.8% higher. So now your unit goes up 16.8%. I talk about bankroll all the time because it can be confusing to some people, but it's just a math calculation. Whatever your bankroll is, 2% of that is 1 unit, and every week you reevaluate. If you're up, the unit goes up. If it's down, your unit goes down. How often do my TikTok plays hit? Better than is even possible to sustain so far this MLB season. We're well over 60% so far this MLB season, which is impossible. Underdog pick Marlins money line. You called Nats. Good job, Super Mario. But yeah, if you want all the plays every single day, they're on SoBet. Go to my profile. Hit the link hit the link tree. Top thing is SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. Do I lead Cubs game under? I can't ever take a Cubs game under because their bullpen is so bad. You could first 5 it, but yeah, Glasnow case is good. It's just yeah. Do I like Reds game under 9.5? We could talk about that. Let's talk about Reds game under 9.5 and see if we like it. That's fine, Explorer. You want to do it monthly? That's fine too. But yeah, we'll look at the Reds game under 9.5 real quick. We have it looks like Abbott on the mound, right? Let's see what line we're getting. Total runs here. Let me filter. What do I lead for the 4 o'clock game? I mean, definitely Dodgers, but it's such a high price. So that's why I'm not riding it. But total runs in the Reds game. You're seeing under 9.5 at -111 is the best book. It looks like -115 on some. But again, best book, Penny, -111 on the under. You got Gibson against Abbott. Two very mediocre offenses. We like Abbott. He's kind of a tough read. But yeah, generally with these teams, we like the under. It's just the bullpens haven't been great. But let's look at Gibson's numbers so far this season. I haven't seen too much of him. $50 unit for Jack. So Jack's $50 units will now be 16% increase on that. 16.8 will now be up $8. So he'll do $58 units this week because of how much we went up last week. No nerfies, Zoe. I said the Tigers Pirates nerfy, but the juice has gotten so high on it, there's no real value. But again, I do think that's the most likely to hit. So Kyle Gibson has a 1.27 whip, 46 Ks at 59 innings. Very mediocre numbers. The under 9.5 is definitely where I'd lean as opposed to the over. If you could get it at -111, -113, -115, I think that's fine to take. Again, it's not one of my plays on SoBet. By the way, 10 more files, and I will share one more of those SoBet plays. But yeah, it's a fine play. It's a fine play. Luzardo pitcher, perhaps anything good? Too inconsistent so far for me. Picks the same SoBet WAP. Yes, same exact thing. It's just like if someone wants a different access to them, they use the app better, whatever. It's the same place. If I given a play today, Royals money line. Orbit said it right after he asked. Royals money line is the play I shared today. Yes, we are. 3 straight people talking Royals. Damn. Tie better probability. I mean, it's always more juiced. The tie is slightly better probability, but it's not worth the juice because the odds of it going 1-1 or 2-2 are very low, and it's usually like 20, 30 points higher. Cleveland money line. Let's talk Cleveland money line. Sorry, that must have been the worst ASMR ever crunching on that ice. Love it, in and out. Love it. Yeah, best community ever. I love to hear that. It really is the best community ever. Why don't I create my own website? I just like to focus on the picks, the community, everything, what I'm doing. It takes a lot of time going through the analysis, distributing my plays every, going on live, answering the questions, posting videos. So to do my own website would be a task that I don't really want to do. Can't appreciate the follow. We need 8 more follows. 8 more follows. Yeah, it's always worth checking. Always trying to find the best odds. But yeah, we're trying to build the greatest community ever. The reason SoBet is so cheap. The reason SoBet is so cheap. I've been doing picks for like 7, 8 years, but posting them, sharing them for a little over a year. A year and a half. Appreciate the file, Raider, Chris, Former. We got 5 more files for another free play from the SoBet. And the reason I said the SoBet is so cheap is because I want the biggest community, period. I want us to have 10,000 people in it. I want to go 15,000. I want a massive community. So when we go up 8 units, like we did last week, 8.6 units, imagine if 15,000 people were tallying all those plays. So that means the group went up 120,000 units. And even if we were averaging $10 units, the group just went up $1.2 million. Vegas, take that. That's why I want the biggest community ever. And we also teach responsible betting, bankroll management, unit size, not doing parlays, not chasing, not doing live betting, nonsense, how to find a value in our plays in the long term, not just trying to get a quick lick. Appreciate the files. We need 2 more files, 2 more files. I was leaning under. I could go Reds, actually. I don't have a strong lean in that play, but I lean under in that spot, if anything. Cubs money line. I just can't do anything with the Cubs until they get a bullpen. I really can't. I can't do an under. I can't do a money line. They're just bullpen so trash, but I can't automatically fade them because the bullpen could do decent. So Cubs are one of the most inconsistent. We faded them yesterday with the Brewers, and sure enough, bullpen helped us out. Boom, appreciate the gifts. We'll talk about Padres real quick. We need 2 more fouls for another free play from the SoBet. We'll talk about Padres. Transparency is what we're all about. I know we're on our 7th straight winning week. We'll have a losing week at some point, and I'll share that. And I'll share the money that I'm trying to make. I'll share how I'm doing this. I'm actually building, a plan to be able to show other people how to do what I do in terms of the content side. Appreciate the follow, though. Appreciate the follow, Royalista. Guess what? Keep those files coming. Keep those likes coming. Keep those shares coming. You guys earned another free play from the SoBet. I'm just going to respond to this question about the Padres game first because I said I'd do it, and then we'll read another one. Nats make the playoffs plus 2,500. Say it 3 times and maybe it'll happen. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Last week was first bad week since March. Yeah, crazy, Alex. Crazy how good. Every pick. Let's go, Taylor. Let's go. Run those up. That's why you got to be on SoBet. Get all the plays every single day. Ride all the plays. Stack all the units. Keep winning. Keep feasting on Vegas. Orioles money line. We stayed away from that. It's Waldron, against Lizardo. Let's look at Waldron's numbers so far. 144 whip and 52 Ks in 50 innings. We like that. The Marlins do like to strike out. Let's look at Lizardo's numbers, considering the fact that Lizardo has been pretty weak to begin the season. And now he's been stepping it up. 1.09 whip, 46 Ks in 46 innings. That's extra strong considering how slow his start was. I think the Marlins have a shot in this game. We got to see what the price is going to be on this spot. I still wouldn't take the Marlins unless it's decent money. You get them at plus 120 is the best book. A lot of books plus 110, 115. At plus 120, it might be worth it. But yeah, it might be worth it. All right, Taylor. I mean, you can join whenever you join, but if you joined last week, we had a winning week. You joined the week before, winning week. It's been 6 straight winning weeks. So whenever you do it, start winning with us. What about the over-under? I don't trust Waldron to be bad. Or here's the thing. I don't love Waldron, but I think he could absolutely have a fine game against the Marlins. The Padres haven't been hitting great, and I think Lizardo could deliver. So I lean under, but I don't like it enough to take it. I would lean Marlins for the value, but I don't like it enough to take it. I can't really take the Marlins in good faith. But I said I would share another free play because we hit enough follows. And if you want all my plays every single day, go to the profile, hit the link, get on SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. I do 3 main plays. I do a prop slate as well. Not going to do a 3-leg. I don't like the parlays. Appreciate you, Taylor. I love to hear that. Let's go. So if you want all the action, go to the profile, hit the link tree, get on SoBet, get all my plays. Now, I'm going to read a prop today. Do you guys care for a prop today? Would you like to see a prop today? First 5 monies? Nothing strong on that today. 80s, appreciate the follow. Brandon says no. Give me a yes or a no on prop. Give me a prop or a pick. No prop, no prop. Yes, sir. No. People want a main play. It looks like people want a main play. All right, we're going to do a main play. You guys want a main play? Listen, all these are available on SoBet. You want my plays every single day. Go to the profile, hit the link, hop on SoBet. You get all my plays. I am going to drop a main play because the people have spoken, and this is a democracy here in Petey's Palace. So it's going to be a regular play. Pitching props only, JM knows. I got the full slate of pitcher props up on SoBet already. For anyone who wants it, you go to my profile, you hit the link tree, you get SoBet, you get all that. The VIP props are in there. But anyway, made play is what the people ask for. Here we go. Listen up. Get your pens and pencils out. Lock in, focus up, take your Eddie, drink your coffee. We got one. This is the cold brew. Factual, Boomy, factual. Keep running up. 6 straight winning weeks. Going for our 7th right now, up on the week already. Yankees, Angels, over 9 total runs. Minus 105 is the price we got it at. DK is the book we got it at. 1.05 units is the amount that we are risking on it. 1.05 to win 1. It's Yankees, Angels, over 9 total runs. Minus 105 at 1.05 units. That's the play. That's the value. That's the unit size. That's the book. Okay? Now, this is why. The Angels have been sneakily mashing on lefties lately in the last 30 days. Listen to these stats. 2nd in average at 289. 1st in OPS. They're 1st in OPS against lefties the last month? Yeah, they are. Okay? 1st in OPS at 825. 2nd in slugging at 491. 4th in weighted run creation at 131. They're top 5 in all the relevant stats. Yes, Arthur. Props are coming in a second after the live as well. That is total, 9-run total in the last game. So listen to that. The Angels are actually top 5 in all the relevant stats in the last month against lefties. That is a huge, sneaky stat. Now, the Yankees against righties, which is what they're facing today in the last 30 days, 1st in average at 274. 1st in slugging at 490. 1st in OPS at 828. 1st in weighted run creation. Do you understand that? Yeah, absolutely, D. They're going up. I put them up after this live. It's just that none of the games start till the evening, so no worries. Those are coming up. 1st in every relevant stat against righties last 30 days. Do you understand that? This is the deep dive we're doing. These are the stats we're looking for. If I ask you, what team do you think is mashing righties the most in the last month? You would probably say Dodgers, I guess. The Dodgers have been hitting the ball. Maybe the Braves. No, watch baseball. Pay attention. Okay? Matt Hayes, discipline. Listen to my plays, lock them in. I get it. I hear you. Okay? That is the research we're doing. That's the analysis we're doing. That's why we're finding value. Over 9 at minus 105 is great value. The Yankees are first in all the relevant stats against righties in the last month. The Angels, without Trout, are top 5 in all the relevant stats against lefties who they're facing in the last month. Okay, now let's talk about the pitchers. Canning's throwing for the Angels. He's nice to fade. 5 ERA, 1.37 whip, 273 expected batting average against. Come on, bro. Come on. Sneaky Lucas, that's true. And we rode the Giants 4 times last week. They went 2-2 with 2 ninth-inning chokes. Disgusting. Cortez, New York. Solid this year, but his home-away split's not great. 6.75 ERA away versus a 1.2 ERA at home. That's enough that we have to notice a difference. He's away in this spot. Come on now. Come on now, Ivan. I love that you're riding with us. These are the analysis we're doing on SoBet. We're talking about how teams are performing against the relevant pitching over 2 to 4 week periods, okay? We're talking how the pitchers are performing in this spot. And then we're talking about the value we're getting, because this isn't even minus 110. This is minus 105. Minus 105, sneaky good value. You think the difference between minus 110 and minus 105 doesn't matter. It does matter. That's why I say have all the books and follow the plays and use the play on the book I got at the value I got it, because that adds up tremendously. Think about this. Pitcher props are live, Joe. They're on my SoBet already. And yeah, they're on WAP as well. But this is what matters. If I say minus 110, if I say minus 105, you get minus 105 instead of minus 110. You think whatever, because you're thinking short term. Yeah, of 5%, whatever. But let's just say, and I'll use $100 units for a simple example. It doesn't need to be $100 units, but just so you can understand the math. If I'm betting $100 every single game, and I average even getting 2 better, I get minus 108 line instead of minus 110, okay? And I play 6 plays every single day for 350 days a year, okay? That means I'm doing 2,100 plays in a year, okay? So I do 2,100 plays in a year, and we hit 1,200 of those plays. That's 57%. We're over 57% so far, but just for example, we hit 1,200 of those plays. That 2% on 1,200 of those, that adds up to $2 on all 1,200 of them. That's $2,400. That's why I say get the best line on every single play. Get the best line. On my profile, I have a thing called Books Available by You. You download all the books. I know not everyone can have every book. But if you download all the books, you use all the books, you take the bonuses, hedge them against each other, get the free money, whatever, and then you have all the books. When I put out a play, you get the best value on the best book. That is a huge difference. And we try to push closing line value as much as possible, which is getting the line at the right price. So pay attention to that. When I drop the plays, it's at the value at the time at the play so people have a chance. But yeah, take Royals money line. We have Royals money line. That's a free play I shared on TikTok, but I'm glad to see people are reading. Zach Kool-Aid, what up, baby? Josh, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. Zach, I hope you've been riding. I hope you've been feasting. We just hit our 6th straight winning week. We're going for 7 right now. We got to keep them coming. Take it over 9 and have it plus 120. It's a big deal. Money on me, Paul Morton. See people saying Royals minus 1.5. Why? You're getting Royals at minus 125. Play props on SoBet, Ball and Brady. You go to my profile on the web browser. You go to my profile on the web browser, and you'll be able to see the prop section, VIP props. You click that, and it'll take you right there. You just need to use it on the web browser, not the actual app. And then just shoot me a DM if you have any issues with that. Royals not winning. Seth, state your case. State your case. You want to say Royals not winning? You better give me a reason. Yankees money line, it's just too juicy for me to support it. I think they win, but it's just too juicy. We like the over more than the money line. Pirates over 7? No. I lean under in that spot. It's not worth it. It's not worth it necessarily to take the under, but we have 2 really strong pitchers. The reason I'm not taking the under is because of the bullpens, but I definitely lean under in this spot. These are 2 very good pitchers. Cleveland money line. All right, let's talk about Cleveland money line in a sec. Oprah, appreciate the follow. Total runs over 9 for Yankees. Total runs over 9, we got it minus 105, and that's the best play. And again, if you want all my plays every single day, go to my profile, hit the link tree, get on SoBet, you get all my plays. It's that simple. We have 6 straight winning weeks under our belt, and right now we're going for our 7th straight winning week. And guess what? We won yesterday, so we're off to a good start. Let's run those numbers up. Tigers bullpen, very strong. Exactly. The model's showing, says Seth. Pitching matchup is better for the Twins. What? How do you see Woods Richardson being a better matchup than Reagan's, especially Reagan's strikeout king against the Twins, who strike out more than anyone? If I say 1 unit, I'm betting 1 unit, but usually we bet to win 1 unit. So I'll say minus 105. Like for the play I just shared, it was minus 105, and we're risking 1.05 units. So whatever I say is how much we're risking, but I usually calculate it so it's to win 1 unit. Reagan's is so much better. Yeah, Ballin, it's just a completely separate section, 3 plays a day, $10. We went up 6.4 units on it last week, 4 straight winning weeks on there. It's an additional thing. I didn't used to do props. I used to do main plays. People said I want to do props. So I brought in another guy to help me with props, another analyst. We work on props together, and that's why it's a separated section, because that's how I pay him. And I mean, it's just an additional. It's like doubling down on Petey. You like the main plays, you're cashing on the main plays. Now you can also cash on the props. That's how we do it. Do I bet hockey at all? No, but if you're on SoBet, you can filter by sport. You get all the cappers. It's no additional cost. You're on the app. You get access to the whole app. So you can filter by sport, and you can ride with the NHL cappers. Gutsy's strong on that. Dusty's strong on that. Those are the guys I would follow for NHL, but I personally don't watch NHL. So if I gave out an NHL pick, it would be bogus. What's good? What's good, Sam Olson? Facts, Boomy. Facts. Even the other thing about SoBet that I'll say as well. Got you, Bun. The other thing about SoBet that I'll say as well is, like, I like to ride with my plays. We do 3 plays on our main plays, 3 plays on our props, Lucas. It's pretty much every single day unless the slate is tiny. We do college football, NFL. We do college basketball, NBA. NBA is mostly props, but we do NBA main plays during the regular season. But yeah, during the NBA playoffs, there's hardly any ever value. That's why you're not seeing much NBA for me, is because it's just the playoffs. There's too much action and too much influence from Vegas. There's hardly any value to find. MLB, there's just so much more value. I know it's more fun sometimes to watch NBA in the playoffs. Really boring playoffs this year, to be honest. But we're here to find value, and I'm going to find more value in MLB 99% of the time. But I'll say this: the other thing about SoBet is, for people who go to my links, go to my profile, hit the link, get on SoBet. You get access to the whole app. You get access to all the information. You could just ride with me. We went up for our 6th straight winning week of profit. You could just ride with me. Benny, appreciate the follow. But you could also be like, I'm going to read all the information on here. I'm going to filter by sport. I'm going to see what everyone's saying about all the games. I'm going to use that information. Now I'm going to do my plays. Some people just use it as information to inform their decision. Some people tail specifically. Some people tail whoever's hot. Some people fade whoever sucks, whatever. Yeah, Zach, if you go to the props are a separate section. The props are if you go to my profile in the web browser, you'll see the prop section. You can click there. But do it on the web browser, VIP props. You'll see that. Do I bet NFL when baseball's over? We do. Yeah, we bet NFL. So during September, we'll still be MLB daily. We'll be MLB even on Sundays, but we'll have NFL plays on Monday night, on Thursday night, on Sunday. Obviously, Sunday we'll have a full NFL slate, but for Monday, Thursday, I'm not trying to force action. I know people want it. A lot of times there'll be props on that, or if we have a really strong lean. Sometimes it's a great spot because everyone's has action on a game. There's some fade the public spots. There's some loose value. But I'm not going to be like, it's Thursday night, I have to pick a side if there's not value. But yeah, we do NFL, all NFL season. We do college football as well. But all we're trying to put on there are not the games that are the most fun to watch necessarily. Yes, Kim, you can use it in Ohio. You can use it even outside of the U.S. But yeah, go to the profile, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet, and it automatically inputs my discount, so you get it for under $10 a month, which is crazy value. 30 cents a day to go up for 6 straight winning weeks. Yeah, exactly, Explorer, exactly. Gosman under 6.5, probably, but he can be nasty with the strikeouts. He's facing the White Sox in the strikeout, and they strike out a ton, so that's the reason I'm not taking the under. I don't have the over, but I'm not taking the under. What up, bro? Appreciate you. Again, like I said, if you're on SoBet, you get access to all the people on there. All the people on there. Southside says you don't know anything. Bro, exactly, Sweats, exactly. Pirates, Tigers, Nerfy. Like I said, it's okay. The juice is so high now. I definitely think it hits, but the juice is so high right now. The play that I shared already is the Royals money line. There it goes. It's so funny. Every time someone asks what's the play, someone else asks about Royals, and the play is Royals. I have the full slate up on SoBet. Go to my profile, hit the link, get on SoBet. But the free play that I shared on TikTok already is the Royals money line. That's from the SoBet already. And if you want all my plays, just go there. You get all the plays on SoBet every single day. It's been 6 straight winning weeks. When I nuked the Royals, I never nuked. The highest play we've done all MLB season is 2.8 units. We've had one 5-unit play in the last couple months. That was an NBA prop that smacked. We just had a really, really, really great line. We got a plus money play that was messed up. It was on Caesars. We sent it out early. It was plus 116 when most of the books had it at minus 170. And we hit it for 5 units. It was a huge come up. Hector, appreciate the follow. Yeah, what up? 6 straight winning weeks is crazy. Yeah, Zach. It's just like a separate thing. SoBet's legal everywhere, Matt. It's not a book. It's like TikTok and Twitch, or it's like Twitter and TikTok put together just for sports betting content. So you're reading content, I'm sharing my plays, but you're reading information and content from all the creators on there. So it's legal everywhere. It's not a book or anything like that. It's information you can use. Guardians money line, we'll talk about that here in a moment. Pirates, Tigers, Murphy, like I said, really strong likelihood of hitting, really high juice. Any NBA props tonight? Not really. You can look at OddsJam, which is also my links, OddsJam, and use the plus EV calculator, which is decent for long shots and finding value. But the lines are so tight in the NBA playoffs. It's really hard to find value, and we don't need to force action when we don't find value. Rose, Twins, Murphy, not bad, but I don't love Woods Richardson. I think he's overvalued. Screwball over 7.5 is strong. I like it. Dodgers, Mets, Dodgers and Braves on the NBA. Don't love it. Don't love it. Yankees game over? Yes. Yeah. Braves were minus 220 yesterday. People still just hammer Braves thinking it's free cash, and it's just not. Yes, it's already up on SoBet Romario. All the plays are up there. Yes, exactly, Zach. Exactly, Zach. $10 for the whole entire app. The props are an additional thing that because I have a separate analyst that I pay and work with on that. I hear you, but that's not a really relevant stat. And I don't hate Woods Richardson. I just think he's a little overvalued. The Royals could pop off in the early inning. I just don't think there's a value. Jose Ramirez, one of the best hitters in the game, follow the live creator. We love it. Facts, Alex. Leroy's on Nats again today. I'll talk about one more game. I know people are asking about this, so we'll talk about it real quick. But all my plays are up on SoBet for whoever wants them. Up every single day. You can get them. Go to my profile, hit the links, get on SoBet. There's my plays every single day. Yep, I am, Austin. And we've got some great college basketball guys because I put out my college basketball plays, but we have people on SoBet. And again, if you sign up for SoBet, you get access to everyone on there. So the full app is yours. But in college basketball, we have some absolute dogs for college basketball. Exactly, Boomy. We have some absolute dogs for college basketball. Some people that are in specific conferences, specific mid-major teams and whatnot, and they're finding so much value. I tail a lot of plays from the other creators on SoBet during college basketball season. Deepak, Lloyd, Dusty. Like we have What Up Bro Bros, Nasty with it. We have some dogs for college basketball. I'm not kidding. The fact that people are paying less than $10 a month to be and like it's worth $10 just to like vibe and be a part of the community. But the fact that you are getting some people that are dialed in on niche sports too, like we got Tour Junkie who's like on tour for the PGA Tour, like they're watching every player on there, knows more than anyone I've ever seen with golf, putting out plays in there. Crazy value. We got guys who are watching every hockey game every year. It's crazy. You guys know me with MLB. I'm nice with basketball. I'm nice with football. But we got guys who are finding UFC plays that I'm like, I've never even heard of this person existed. Golf analysis is Tour Junkie. Dusty's nice with it too. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Dusty's nice with golf. We got people on SoBet that are absolute demons. Glass now over is decent. Glass now over is decent. It's just such a high line. So yeah, we've got some absolute dogs on SoBet. Jay, appreciate it. Exactly. Sometimes you can just scroll, filter by sport, and just scroll and see what everyone's saying and let that inform your plays. You can tell specific people. Like if you just went on SoBet and you said, I'm riding all PD's plays every single day, you'd be up 8.6 units this last week. You'd be up over 30 units this last month. Just being like, sure, I'll do whatever you say. The play I have up today already is Royals Moneyline. I got the full slate up on SoBet already. 3 plays, 3 props as well. Go to my profile, hit the links, hit the link tree. Top thing is SoBet. You get all my stuff. But yeah, we got some dogs on there. What I think is going to happen in the Dodgers game tonight? Probably some runs, probably an over if not. Yes, sir, Dwight. Yes, sir. Keep running those. Keep running those likes up, those follows. Appreciate all you. 6-week sweep, baby. I love it. Love it. Rose lock, mine's lock. No such thing as a lock in MLB. We win the day, we win the week, we win the month. That's what it's all about, baby. I'm gonna hop off here. I know people were asking about Braves Nats, and I don't have a play for that game. I think the Braves do win this game, but I don't trust it enough to pay the juice. So yeah, the play I shared is Royals moneyline. If you want all my plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree, hop on SoBet. You get all my action. I go live 12:30 every day. I drop a free play at 11:45 every day. If you follow this, Zach Crawford up 28 units in the last 2 weeks, following the plays and the props. Absolutely bananas. Keep riding, keep feasting. Love all you, except for the ones I hate. We're going to take Vegas down. Let's go, baby.